Hi everybody, it's Yasmin here at 11:11 a.m. London time. How are you going? Hope you're really well. So it's a pretty intense old time right now. Are you feeling it? I was looking at the astrology for today. Hi, people are joining. Hi, say hi, let me know where you are. I was looking at the astrology. And there's so much going on. There's Mars squaring Uranus, which, is people arguing, basically. I mean, apart from anything else. Oh, I can see the comments, great. It's Mars square Uranus is a very intense energy, and it can be a time where people are clashing. So watch out if you're clashing with anyone. It can be about, people wanting to do stuff and getting a bit of a shock, and it's not going exactly how they thought, and they can get a bit brash and a bit bold and maybe even a bit rude. So we all have to be really conscious of this stuff while we're in lockdown. Hi everybody, thanks for saying hello. It's so nice seeing where everyone's coming from. Dublin, Victoria, Surrey, London, USA, Essex. Yeah, anyway, so, basically we have been warned. We have been warned. It's an intense time. Now, the good news is, as well as this Mars square Uranus energy, let me just say just a bit more about the fact, Mars square Uranus, while we are all in lockdown, is extra difficult because Uranus is actually the planet that wants to break free, okay? And I'm going to be doing a full moon ceremony tomorrow. I think I'm going to do it at 11:11 a.m., but it's going to be on the Hey House page, so you need to be aware of that. I'll post a reminder. But, this full moon, did I say new moon? I keep saying new moon. I'm going to be doing a full moon ceremony tomorrow. And, this full moon is in the sign of Libra. So it really is a time where if you need to, now is the time you can turn a relationship around, okay? And again, because we're all in lockdown, when we're all a bit stressed and we're all a bit cramped and, we are literally barely going out of the house at this point. We're very lucky we have a courtyard garden here. So we go out into the courtyard to get a bit of fresh air and a bit of sun on our skins and so on. But just because, it doesn't seem like a very responsible thing to do, we've barely gone out into the world. We did go out yesterday actually for a walk through our local park, which is actually also a cemetery. But it's it's got lovely trees and so on. But that was the first time for like 3 days that we left the house. And of course that's going to be frustrating for people, and of course that's going to build tensions, so we're working as a family, we're working really hard to try and be really conscious of each other. In fact, it's my 13-year-old son Louis who's doing the best out of all of us. He's just as cool as a cucumber. He thinks all his dreams have come true, I suppose, because he just gets to stay home all day, hang out with us, have a nice lunch and dinner, play on the computer, go online and talk to friends around, about whatever games he's playing and so on. So he's got no complaints. My husband suffers a bit because he usually gets out of the house for at least 2 hours a day by himself. I'm okay, but I need to get out too. So, it's like a day like today, knowing that it's Mars square Uranus. Uranus is the planet that wants to break free, okay? It wants to break out. And there are going to be high energies around. So if you want to have a nice life, which I think we all want to have a nice life, today, especially because the full moon's coming as well, today is a day to really live consciously. And if you start to get gnarly or itchy or scratchy or, mean, or if you say the wrong thing, back off immediately, okay? Take my advice. I'm giving you good advice, okay? It's Mars square Uranus just before the full moon. The other thing, and actually, backing off is part of living consciously. Living consciously means lots of things, but one thing it means is being conscious of what you're creating and looking at how you are in relationships, okay? And the other thing is as well, though, the really good news for the day is that Mercury, the planet of communications, is actually going to make a sextile with the planet Pluto. So even if there are explosions in the morning, it's actually going to be possible to talk things through, okay? It's going to be possible to talk things through and actually change things, because Pluto is the planet of change, of transformation. So, you know, whatever's happening now, look at it as a stepping stone. Maybe you need to get to the bottom of something and find out where the frustration is coming from. Mars square Uranus is very frustrated, and Mercury sextile Pluto is actually perfect for getting to the bottom of an issue and working out what the heck is going on and why everyone's, you know, feeling the way they're feeling. So whether you're, you know, it can be, some people are working online, it can be issues you're having with people you work with online, it can be with family, it can be with friends, it could, you know, however it plays out for you, live consciously and intentionally. So Michelle says, thanks, I needed that, have been screaming around all morning. Have you? Oh my goodness, that's very funny. I mean, it's not funny you've been screaming, but it's funny the way you put it. What else have we got here? Jody says, thank you for doing this every day. It's greatly appreciated. It's my pleasure. So good that people are opening up to this. Yes, indeed. Indeed you do. Indeed you do. So, yes, and then we're going to get the full moon in Libra, Libra being the sign of relationships. And that's going to happen in about 18 hours from now. So wherever you are in the world, tonight is the night to go out and look at the moon. I actually went out and sat under the moon last night. It was beautiful. It was actually in my front garden. So I just stood under the moon and thanked the moon, because, you know, the moon, I believe, is helping me teach other people to understand that they can create their own reality much more than they probably thought they could. And I hope that you are one of those people who's starting to realize. So what we're going to do in the full moon ceremony tomorrow, as I said, on the Hey House page, not here, what we're going to do is we are going to work through our feelings, okay? The full moon is the time when all the feelings come up to the surface. And there's going to be a lot of feelings to do with relationships coming up to the surface, because it's the full moon in the sign of Libra, okay? If you've got my diary, it's full moon in Libra, and we're going to do a full moon forgiveness ceremony. I'm hoping I'll be able to do a fire ceremony as well. So, you know, there's all that going on. We're also going to do tomorrow, we will do the worksheet, which I have here. I printed it out ready for me. So every month, if you're in the Moonlight Club, or if you just go to the link that I've put, I'm afraid I don't know how to put it on Instagram. It's on Facebook. Actually, you know what? You can go to moonmessages.com/FMK for full moon kit. You'll get the worksheet, which isn't actually showing up on the camera, but it's just some questions to ask at the time of the full moon. Okay, so we're going to work through those as well tomorrow. Or maybe try and work through them before you join. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I haven't quite worked it out how we're going to do it, but definitely tomorrow, full moon stuff to be done. Okay, so now let us take a moment to do some chanting. And I think what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to do the chakra clearing chant. I'm going to do it 3 times. Because I think it's really important that we clear our chakras, we balance our energy at this time, because it is such an intense time. I've done my chanting before I came on here. Somebody asked me for the Zoom address. Can you write to me again, because I can't find your email, and I'll give you the Zoom address if you want to join in the chanting. I think I'm allowed to. I'll have to double check, but it's kind of a closed group, but I think if people come to it from here, that should be fine. So wherever you are, and then we'll do a card. Wherever you are, get comfortable. And I was listening to something on Chopra.com, you know, Deepak Chopra's site yesterday. It was I can't remember even what it was. It was an audio something or other. But one thing that the person who was speaking, it was a woman, said was, we only have one rule here at the Chopra Center. You do not rush into or rush out of meditation, okay? Excuse me. And I really like that because I've noticed doing all the chanting that I've been doing the past few weeks, the Kali mantra, I've noticed that it's really, really vital to sit with the energies, to move in slowly and then sit with the energies afterwards. So we're going to do a chakra clearing chant. I'm afraid I don't have the words printed out, so you're just going to have to listen to me. If you've got headphones, stick them on your head, or earbuds, stick them in your ears. This is an extremely powerful chant. Yes, this book again, I know I'm a bore, but it's amazing. I'm still reading it. I'm not getting any kickbacks from this, I promise you, but I highly urge you to read it if you're interested in mantra and sound healing. In the book, Dr. Kulreet Chowdhury, who I'm going to be interviewing next week, or is it this week? I'm not really sure. I'm really excited. I'm going to be interviewing her. Actually, I think it's this week. I think it's Thursday. And I'm going to be asking her all sorts of questions about mantras, and then I'm going to upload the interview to these pages so you can hear it. But in it, Kulreet talks about going to India and getting this chakra mantra, and I got it too. And I feel like I'll tell you that story another time. Let's just go, because how I got it was kind of funny. It was kind of a ego bashing moment for me. But let's just chant first. So please, if you can, wherever you are, close your eyes and just breathe. And we call on the Divine Mother, the energy of the Divine Feminine, to descend upon us now and fill us up, fill our bodies, fill our hearts, fill our minds, fill our spirits with Shakti. Help us to be compassionate and kind today as we work through these energies. And we're going to do the chakra clearing chant. I'm going to do it 3 times. Just listen in. Hari Om Nam Lam Mam Vam Sim Ram Vam Yam Yam Ham Shiva Om Swaha Hari Om Nam Lam Mam Vam Sim Ram Vam Yam Yam Ham Shiva Om Swaha Hari Om Nam Lam Mam Vam Sim Ram Vam Yam Yam Ham Shiva Om Swaha. Just breathe and sit with the energy, and please see yourself in a shower of rainbow coloured light. And now add some golden swirls. Divine Mother, beloved Divine, we ask that you intervene in our relationships today if we need it. Help us to come from our hearts, whoever we're dealing with. Om Namo Narayani. Om Namo Narayani. Om So just remember, we are moving towards the full moon. So emotions will be coming up. All the better for us to process them, okay? I'm really hoping I'm going to be able to do a full moon yagam. And that's a fire ceremony. I might actually do it tonight and then stream it tomorrow. I'll do it live tonight and stream it tomorrow. I might do that. And we're going to put all our fears, all our troubles, and all our worries into the fire. It's all organic. It's all organic. Everything we're doing here is organic. You are playing a part. Let me know what you want. If I can help you. I always read all the comments afterwards. I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Oh, one more thing. I didn't vote for him, okay? I'm just saying, I didn't vote for him. But, you know, the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson is really sick with coronavirus right now, as are thousands and thousands of people around the world. However, he's a world leader and we need stability in this country. So can I just say, whatever your politics are, especially if you're in the UK, please send healing vibes to Boris Johnson, because the last thing we need right now is a complete catastrophe for the country. And we send healing vibes to everybody around the world who's suffering from this virus. So just put your hands on your heart and let's blow a kiss to everybody in the world who needs healing. Can you do that? I see you back here tomorrow. Lots of love.